This is a screencast on naming organic compounds. So I'm actually looking at the worksheets I have, and you may find those maybe in the Google Classroom. Here we go. So we're looking at alkanes. You want to find the longest continuous chain, and this one's just straightforward. It's just one long chain, and you count the C's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The base name for 7 is hept, and these are all single bonds, so it's heptane. Let's look at this next one. Now we've got to find the longest continuous chain. We could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or we could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They are both 5. It doesn't matter which way you go. It's symmetrical. So I think I will choose just straight across. And now we have to number it, and you can number it left to right or right to left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you have to pick one numbering system and stick with it. And you want your branch, looks like a little cul-de-sac off the main road, to have the lowest number possible. So if you do the blue numbering, you get a 2. If you do the purple numbering, you get a 4. The 2 trumps the 4, so you want that. And that branch is a methyl group because it has one carbon. When it's a branch, the suffix ending is YL. So we would say 2-methyl. And again, we said it was 5 carbons. 5 is pent, and all single bonds ane. So 2-methyl heptane. Let's look at the next one. This one, if I were to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like 6 is the longest, and I'm just going to stick with the one that's straight across. It makes it a little bit easier. And I have some branches, and they are all methyl groups. In fact, there's 3 methyl groups, so we call that trimethyl. Now we have to number it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we were to number it the other direction, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With the dark blue numbering, we have numbers of 3 and 5. If we do the lighter blue numbering, it's 2 and 4. So 2 and 4 trump 3 and 5. So we would call this 2, 4. Oh, and we have another one on the 2. So we have to have 2, 2, 4 dash trimethyl. And what was the number of 6 is hex, all single bonds. So it's ane. So it's 2, 2, 4. There's 3 numbers there, so we have to have the prefix for counting, which is tri. And the methyl means 1 carbon in the branch. YL tells you that it's a branch. Hex tells you that there's 6 carbons in the long main chain, and ane tells you they're all single bonds. Let's look at this next one. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I could also go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like 9 is the longest, and the base name for 9 is nonane. And it looks like we have one branch, and it's a methyl group. Let's count where it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Either way, it's on the 5th carbon, so we say 5, dash methyl, and they really are one word, nonane. So I have a nonane group with 9 carbons, all single bonds, and on the 5th carbon of that chain, there is a methyl group. That's what that means. Now we're going to look at number 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's try another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Looks like 8 is longer. What about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Looks like 8 is the longest. It doesn't matter if you do the top one or the bottom one. They look pretty symmetrical. So the base name for 8 is octane. These are all single bonds. It looks like we have two branches. We got that is a branch and that is a branch. This branch is a methyl. That branch is ethyl, because ethyl has two carbons in it. So there's the two, and there's the one carbon for methyl. It looks like the shortest way to count is from this direction. 1, 2, 3. So they're both hooked onto the third carbon. So we know we have a 3, and here a new rule comes in. We have to alphabetize. E comes before M, so it'll be 3 ethyl. I didn't leave enough space. Dash 3 dash methyl octane. You could rewrite that out, so you could look at your answer and rewrite it, and it should be the same thing. It might just look a little different. So if I were to rewrite this, octane would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And on the third carbon, there is an ethyl group. Ethyl looks like that. You could bend it a little bit if you wanted. And on the third carbon is a methyl group. It looks like that. So really and truly, this is just drawn to confuse you or to see if you know what you're doing. It could be drawn like this, which looks so much simpler. Let's look at number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. In fact, this is really jumbled to me. I'm going to rewrite it. Looks like I have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 carbons across. I'm going to leave the H's off. I have a carbon there. Then on this carbon, I have that, and that, and that. So now it looks a little bit more clear if I redraw without the H's. And let's try this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 trumps the 4. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like 5 is the longest. I think I might stick with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks a little more straight for me to do. And then I have branch, branch, branch. Those are all methyls. In fact, there's 3 of them, so I'm going to call it trimethyl. Now I have to say where they're located. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's choose a different color for that backwards numbering. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we could do 2, 3, 4, or 2, 3, 4. They're identical. It doesn't really matter. So 2, 3, 4 dash trimethyl, and we said the base name was pentane. So again, I have 3 numbers here. I have to have the prefix 3. If you had 2 numbers here, you'd need the prefix di. If you had 4 numbers here, you'd need the prefix tetra. And methyl means you have 3 methyl groups. One's on the 2, one's on the 3, one's on the 4, and they're all connected to this pentane group. Let's look at this last one. In fact, I think I might rewrite this one too because it looks a little confusing. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Branch, branch. In fact, this one could probably be drawn out that way and would look so much better anyway. And then 1, 2, 3 on the third one over, I have branch and branch. Let's take a look at it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not so good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There, it looks like a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's 5. So let's stick with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That looks a little easier. So we got a branch and a branch. That one's methyl. That one's ethyl. And it looks like if we number this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's a better number system. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because there, this one's on 2 and 3. Otherwise, it's on 3 and 4. So the final name is 2, 3. Ixnay that. That's not true. We have 2 separate groups, so we can't lump those numbers together. We have to alphabetize. E comes before M. We said the E was on that 3, so it's 3 dash ethyl dash. Now we go to the methyl group. It's on 2 dash 2 methyl. The base name of that is pentane.